yesterday, Steve and I actually got some really exciting news. We got an email saying that our Hey guys, it is Dorothy with 6 Day Ranch. We had a pretty powerful storm come through last night, really high winds, lots of crazy thunder and lightning. We actually had some like a warning for a tornado, but thankfully none of that hit. But I just wanted to show you guys because that storm was a lot worse than the one that we had previously. I wanted to show you guys our coop withstood that storm. The tarp didn't come up. All the girls are doing fine. They were well protected. I gave them some more oranges, so they're snacking on those. It usually takes them a few days to eat them, but looks like they all did well. So I'm just going to collect their eggs and then make sure they have water as well as the pigs have water for the day because it is really humid and muggy. And then yesterday, Steve and I actually got some really exciting news. We got an email saying that our chicks that we are going to be raising for meat and butchering in 8 weeks have shipped. So we're actually going to try to finish that brooder and come up with a larger area for them to be able to be grown in, because we just think that brooder that we built just isn't going to be big enough for all 50 of them. So hopefully we will get feedback on when they're going to be here. They're projecting for next Monday, but that's 6 days, so it doesn't seem right. They're supposed to be delivered in 3 days max, just for the safety of the chicks, so that way they can be healthy and alive when we get them. So I'm waiting for an email back from that, and I'll keep you all updated on that. But we're going to try to finish that brooder after Steven gets off work. Looks like the girls laid some really good eggs for us today, and they're all happy and healthy. So we'll actually give them some more water because they're almost out, I noticed. Hi girl, please don't try to come up here. You're gonna knock the basket down. I'm almost done getting your eggs. I almost dropped it. have some bananas that are starting to go bad. I've never given them to the pigs, so this will be the first time. So I am actually going to give it to them just to see how they like it. It makes it easiest so they don't trample me. I could just feed it through this little hole that they made that we haven't fixed. Look. Take it with you. Apparently they like them. Just throw the other ones in there. And then I dropped one. It just fell out. And then I can water them, make it a lot easier. But I'm gonna feed them first just so that way they're still more distracted. Whee! So it looks like everybody's doing good. We're just gonna go check on the goats. They're hollering at me. Yesterday, funny story, they decided to pull a prank on me. They somehow got into the pig pen. Thankfully the pigs aren't in there yet. But they pushed open the cattle panel, and whenever I saw them, Rip was just laying there and it looked like she was dead. So I hopped in the mule and I took off, but as soon as I got over there, she was just sleeping. She was just playing dead. Weren't you? Yeah. They thought it would be funny just to play that trick on me. Looks like they survived that storm really well, huh? Hi, baby. And Tushy's gone. These are the only ones that like the rubs. Yeah. At least y'all are doing good, huh, Billy? So, Billy has definitely started to sound more like a billy goat. And it's actually kind of cool to hear his different sounds compared to the girls. So, that's super cool. When we first heard it, we were like, what the heck is that? We had to turn around and just realize it was Billy. So, I'm just going to wait now until Steven gets off work, and then we'll work on that brooder. One more thing I wanted to give you guys an update on is our incubator is still going good. We have just a few more days before our ducks hatch, but I wanted to show you all 5 of our little chicks are doing great. They're eating and they're very active. And then this one, number 5, she's the runt. And she's so cute. She's my favorite. Yeah. Hi. Hi. Alright guys, so I have the amazing husband out here helping me. We are going to put wire across the front, secure the door, and then we're also going to attach the tin roof to this thing so that way we can get it ready for our baby chicks. Don't pay attention to my terrible painting job. I just did it really quick the other day, so other than that, it'll be finished, right? Nothing else. Alright guys, I just want to give you one more update. So we got the roof on. We're just using the corrugated metal, just that really thin tin. And then all we have left to do is I got to come back and repaint another coat of paint on this right here, and then we'll put wire across the front. You can't tell in the video, but there is wire on the door. And we did add just a simple latch, since they're not going to be pushing up against that too much, and then we'll be finished. Hey guys, I just want to give you a really quick update on the garden. I don't know if you can see, these are those bean plants. Let's get this out of the way. These are those bean plants, and each day I just try, see how it curls like that? If it's big enough, I try to just train it to come up. So like over here, this one can come right here and just keep going up. You're very gentle with it, and you can see it just starts growing naturally. See, I did this the other day and it's already starting to really match and grow. So this little guy can come around here. And then this one, he's just not big enough just yet. But other than that, there's this one. But everything's doing really good. We've got some more peppers that I picked the other day, but we got some new ones coming up. Check on this okra. I don't know if you can see that, but right there we've got a little bit of a burgundy okra coming through. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We have about 5 different burgundy okras coming up right there. And then this is that funny looking squash, that white squash. It is just growing all over the place. It's just rapidly taken off over the last couple days. So I'm actually going to come out tomorrow and just trim it up. And then of course all this needs to be trimmed so we can use it. And then I wanted to show you guys, our squash just grows like crazy. We have a whole bunch of tiny squashes here, And then like I need to come and harvest this one, and there's one on the back. But if you look like right over here, there's some little baby squash. There's more right there. So anywhere you see a flower, it's almost guaranteed that there's going to be a squash growing there, and we need to harvest that one. And there's quite a few in here to harvest. Right there. And then we're super excited, our tomatoes are finally starting to turn red right here. And then we still have a whole bunch here, and they're just all over the place. And tomorrow I'm going to come through and I'm just going to tie them up so that way they can start growing a lot straighter. But if you look, you can really see just these tiny cherry tomatoes are just growing everywhere. And then we have our big tomatoes over here. None of them have started turning red just quite yet. Makes me want to make some fried green tomatoes. Those are always really good. So I'm going to harvest all this, and then I don't know if you can see, but we actually have little bitty beans starting to grow. Little bitty beans. And then we've got some banana peppers right here, like this one is ready to be picked. So I'm just going to pick all this and harvest it all, and then come back and like I've really got to trim this. And I don't think, oh look, there we are. There's some cucumbers. Oh, let me get the leaf out of the way. There we go. There's some cucumbers ready to pick. There's some way in the back there. Good Nick. It's a big cucumber. I trimmed a lot of this back. I'm sure you can see the orange string. So this is our first year actually using these stakes. So we're kind of just learning as we go. We unfortunately took too long to train them to go up the stake, so we have came back through and tied them. Some of them is going from one plant to the other stake and vice versa. So we're just going to see how it goes and see if they all survive. And then we also cleared it away to where these tomato plants can grow well, and then we added another stake over here for this guy, so that way he can keep growing up because he's got a lot of fruit that he's going to be giving off. I don't know if you can see all those flowers there, and we don't want to get rid and lose all those big tomatoes that they're producing now. And then, like I said, this is what I'm most excited about, is we have little beans. It's so exciting. Can't wait to try them. I think this is the dragon's bean or the empress bean. So I've never had those, so it's going to be exciting to try those. And then we trimmed back, like I showed earlier, it was all in the walkway. We trimmed this back as well. And then this is our entire harvest just from tonight. So I'm excited to eat some cucumbers and squash, and then we have one little bitty banana pepper. And then this is all that came off of the trimming, and we're actually just gonna go feed that to the pigs real quick.
I think you scared him.
I do. Every time I woke up, I think get scared. Yumi, come to the door to greet me. Come on. Oh, there's Yumi. Excuse me. Excuse me and her bloody mess. Here we go. Here, winkers. They're all excited for that one leaf I dropped. Hey. Hey. Look. Right here. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and us taking care of the animals, feeding the piglets that fresh greens. They love all that stuff, so it's really good that it can go there instead of to waste. And then also us working on that brooder. We're super excited to get our chicks. It's still saying that we're gonna get them the 18th. Hopefully it'll come sooner because that's 6 days for them, like I said earlier, for them to be in the mail. And I don't think that they'll survive. It's supposed to be a 3-day max in the mail, so hopefully that'll change soon. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below, and we'll see you next time.